Welcome on into a very important edition of Blox News here today. We are skipping our intro entirely just to get straight on into the news. We have some breaking news to cover today. You'll see that throughout the night. But to start us off, we need to cover a contested village between the Communist and between Neutral City. We have a reporter there live that we're going to go to, Timothy Torres.
Thank you, Barrick. It is I, reporter Timothy Torres, coming to you live between the war-torn nations of the Neutral City and what has been dubbed the Greater Nation of Communist Good. I can assure you there is something great, national, or good about this. This place sucks. I've been stranded here for weeks. I haven't eaten. I have a family to get to, man. Oh my God. Oh, I think someone just died. Oh my God. It's everything's going to shit, man. I can't take this anymore. Send help. Send food, please. I'm starving, man. Back to you in the studio.
Thank you, Timothy. We're going to go ahead and go straight on over to Ted Ram, our political commentator, to get more insight on this situation.
Thank you, Barrick. Now, this is a very delicate situation, as you may assume, but with a WA meeting right around the corner being coming at 7 p.m. EST on next Thursday, it's possible a solution may happen before the village is completely wiped out. We've heard rumors that the Obsidian Depths Industries is willing to donate the cobblestone to erect a wall between the two nations' sides. Hopefully that will lead to a peaceful resolution. We will have to see as it comes about. But either way, no matter how this ends, you have to see this as a tragedy for the entire world. A village of innocent people is being absolutely ravaged because these two sides can't come to an agreement. And now, some of you may blame Neutral City, but I here know that it is the fault of the Communists. The Communists should take full blame for this situation. Obviously, we don't know how much we can trust Obsidian Depths Industries with their offer, as they did just recently form as a nation here. The other rumors that we actually found this. We had a reporter go over there, and we found out that the Sudoku Shogunate recently has shred free of its hermit kingdom status and will actively participate and make treaties with other nations of the world. The Sudoku Shogunate seems to be a neutral party and will not officially join any wars or pick any sides, but they are offering services and contracts that can be made to build things from roads and infrastructures to mercenary contracts for some discrete services. The more dangerous the contract, the higher the offer must be, and there may be some special services that require a in-person trial to be passed. Now, this may bring up some fear in the NWR, as we don't know entirely what these more dangerous contracts could be. We might have to keep a good eye on what might happen. There could be some extremism that could take place, and some other very awful things, but the Sudoku Shogunate, in a showing of peace, I assume, has offered the World Assembly to be able to build its roads up into pavement rather than the dirt roads that we are used to seeing around the world today. Now we'll have to see if the World Assembly is able to take this vote whenever they go off into the WA meeting next Thursday, if they accept this offer or not. And now we're going to go ahead and head over to one of our other reporters who's here to just show off some of the new members in the Forgotten Falls world.
I swear to God, Cassandra, if you don't give me that coffee right now, I'm gonna do something I might regret later. I'm sorry. We're live. This just in: Nunu has joined the server and will be joining the Order of the Paragon. Froggy Bloom has also recently joined the server and will be joining forces with the new W'Enderpog Republic. Trenticlees will be joining Froggy Bloom in the new W'Enderpog Republic, as well as starting freelance work for the right price. Well, boy, do I have a job for him. Cassandra, get back here right now!
We have some important news on the NWR election. The election cycle is continuing even though the capital is being constructed, and this capital has been donated to by both JO3 and Harput, the two current frontrunners in the election. JO3 has also put up a lot of signs in an effort to campaign for his ballot. Harput's done the same, but he's also given a get well soon box to the recently joined the nation Froggy Bloom. Now it's interesting to see if either of these efforts will sway any of the public opinion into their favor, or if people will see them as cash grabs. Back to Ted Ram for some political discussion.
Thank you again, Barrick. The cabin building has definitely seen some extra donations thrown its way by the two front-running political candidates. You definitely say the NWR has benefited from this election already. However, we have seen many reports of JO3 not paying attention to W'Enderpog itself and working on some place called Arcadia. Arcadia is nowhere near W'Enderpog City itself, nor any of our developmental territories. So, we're going to have to wait and see how this affects everything, and if JO3 is really going to be a good president if he gets elected, as he seems very, very distracted. And this doesn't put Harpo off the hook either. Harpo has just been donating and donating to all these projects, but it might just be a distraction to just how overwhelmingly wealthy he is. His wealth might distract him, and he might lead to maybe some corruption within the nation. Of course, these are just speculations here from this humble reporter. However, I think that we should look at both of our candidates with some spectacle glasses on. Voting opens up Sunday, so we'll have to wait and see what ends up happening after voting opens. Thank you.
We have some breaking news coming in just now. This breaking news is regards to the communists, and it's some pretty massive news. Now, you'll remember last week we told you that the communists were on fire. Well, now the communists are no longer on fire. They've been able to get the flames under... Oh, no, never mind. They are now on fire once again. This breaking news is now mute. They seem to be struggling again with... Oh, yeah, their people are... This isn't going... Well, yeah, that's a lot of fire. Never mind. Disregard this breaking news. However, we do have some pretty major news coming from the Order of the Paragon cult. They finished construction on one of their temples. I believe Temple Disciplu is what it is called if our reporters are correct. However, we are not 100% sure on that, and we will give you a correction at any time if needed. But it is a temple that has been constructed, and we are interested to see if this means that Paragon's going to start using some more of their above ground land, and if they start building up there a lot more, or what this move might mean for the rest of the server. The land of Beepus, as you can see where it is on the local map up there, has started construction on some more pixel art. They finished one, and another one is still underway. These pixel arts have definitely brought a lot of life to the server, and we know some of our favorite builds that we have seen has been that pixel art Kirby. So I'm excited to see what other pixel arts get created and how else it can outshine some of these larger builds. Despite just being a simple use of wool and concrete, it still is one of the ways to outshine some of these larger builds, and we're excited to see what happens. For our final segment of news here today, we're going to cover some of the shops on the server. We have the community house, which is giving out free donations of whatever is needed to whoever needs it over there back at Spawn Island. The only thing that they ask is that if you yourself have any leftover items or anything that you don't think you're going to end up using, go ahead and donate to the community house so we can keep the community together and maybe possibly avoid some wars. We also have the new W'Enderpog Republic auction house located right here in W'Enderpog City. Come down here, look at the lecterns to see the pricing on the items and how to make the payment, and go ahead and get yourself some quality items from music disc to diamond armor. We also have the NWR Hotel. As you can see in our backdrop here, NWR Hotel will let you use any of the NWR villagers for trade, and also be able to use the large community farm right in front of the stables and in front of the auction house. It's definitely a great deal as you get a place to stay, and definitely a really great thing for some of the new players on the server. And now for our final announcement is a very exciting one. We want to start a Blox News Pet Contest. So members of the server, if you could send us pictures of your pets over on the Discord server or on the Twitter, whether it a real life pet or a Minecraft pet, we would love to see it, and we would love to pick a winner for the Blox News Pet Contest number 1. I've been Barrick Eric, and this has been Blox News. We hope that you tune back in next week for some more amazing coverage. Thank you.